Hey Bill, hey Sue. Word on the street is you're having your 50th wedding anniversary. Wow, what an accomplishment. Especially for you, Sue. We all know you deserve a medal.
Commemorating your 50th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Uncle Bill and Aunt Sue.
Happy anniversary, Aunt and Ampy.
Happy anniversary.
Happy 50th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Congratulations and happy 50th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy 50th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy 50th, Bill and Sue.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Sue and Bill.
Happy anniversary. Welcome to the 50-year club.
Happy anniversary.
Hi, Sue and Bill. We want to wish you a very happy anniversary with many, many more years to come.
I could congratulate you on your 50th wedding anniversary. It's a big milestone in life.
Sure has.
Yeah, I'm sure you've had a good time just thinking about all the years and the things that you all have done together. Some words to describe you two. Of course, 3 words. How are we going to make that happen? We cheated. Okay.
Let's start with you, Bill. Stubborn. I'd say stubborn.
Selfless.
Family.
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 Success.
You all are fun.
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 Kind. They're kind.
Peace. Friends.
Trust. Adventurous.
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 Caring.
Caring.
Open table.
Love.
Love.
It's love.
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 They love us.
Faith.
God and country.
Compassionate.
Consistently stubborn.
All in.
Affection.
Dynamic.
Laugh and sharing.
Overcomers.
You've lived out what I've always preached, is you've lived life with faith, family, and friends. Those 3 are so important to you and important to us.
And cowboys.
I feel like they are people that I can really trust, and I can, whenever I'm around them, I feel that nice, warm, familial bond that grandparents often give off.
You guys are always up for anything when you come down, especially to visit. I always know that we're going to have a great time. Bill is up with his shoes on by like 8 o'clock in the morning, ready to go with whatever suggestions we have for the day. I just really appreciate that go with the flow mentality, and that you guys are just so easy to get along with when you come down.
Both of you have showed me what a family should look like. From the love and grace you have shown everyone around you. Great memories of family reunions, family meals, food, amazing food coming into your family.
Your table is always open and it always looks different, but it always feels the same.
When you two did something, it wasn't half-baked. It was all in. And well, half-baked, actually when I think of bake, we think of Sue's chocolate chip cookies. Yes, and
on several occasions you guys have taken in our whole family for great lengths of time. You've taken Emma in, no questions asked.
Beyond just the love you guys gave us, I mean, you brought in Zach, you brought in Shannon, you brought in Scott. You just exude love.
You guys have opened your doors to so many people over the years, me included, to the point where you guys were more like my parents than my parents when we were in high school. Right away from the beginning, you guys just let me into your house and accepted me as part of your family.
You guys took me in. When I was in Ohio, Brandon felt sorry for this little puke and said, hey, come on home with me. You don't have to stay in the dorms by yourself. And you guys took me right in and made me feel right at home. Felt great. Loved you guys for that.
I was extremely fortunate to be welcomed by Bill and Sue out to the ranch, not once but twice. And on one of those occasions, it happened to be for the renewal of the vows. And it showed me how lucky they were to have found each other and to believe in family and true love and not giving up when times are tough. And we should all be so lucky to have that in our own lives. And to that, I say thank you.
What I love most about you guys is that I got to spend 3 wonderful years with you guys out on the ranch, and it means the world to me. And you can look back at any of those memories and you can find numerous memories that are my favorite.
One thing that I love the most about you is that caring attitude, and then especially when we were kids and you guys used to live there off of 668 and being in your house. Brandon made me eat dog food one time.
I can remember back when coming to visit you when you lived on Wills Road, and then Zanesville, and then Worthington, and then Wyoming, then back to Columbus, and finally in Sunbury. And regardless of where you guys were, I always felt like I was welcome. I really appreciate that. And sometimes I came, stayed for long periods of time.
So, you know, the love that you guys showed all of us just throughout the years as us rowdy bunch of high school kids, to my time on the ranch and how you treated every guest, as well as us extended family members there with love, is something that I'll cherish and remember always.
You guys took care of me more than you needed to, of course, during that whole beginning of filming. And not only did you just like take me in, but you trusted me because I had to interview you for the movie.
What I love about them, and it's that familial bond. I just feel really close to them, it kind of makes me really happy whenever we get to see them.
Ever since I was born, I feel like family's always been a #1 priority for you. Sitting at sporting events for Shane, Brandon, and I, and now my kids, showing up at all the school events, taking in my family several different times to live with y'all, to planning some pretty epic family vacations growing up. Your dedication to your family is pretty commendable.
You're all about family. As we think about the two of you, just sacrificing for family, taking care of one another, and so that was an inspiration to us during the time that you're here, and I'm sure that it's going to be even more magnified since you're with family there.
That's something that you guys just care so much about, is family. You get the family together, you love the family, and try to just hold it all together in one cohesive unit. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
When it comes to planning family vacations or letting us all come to your house, coming to Ohio is always a treat.
So fun. What I love most about you, your love for each other and your love for your family.
You know, I say all the time, like I lucked out pretty hard with my in-laws. You guys did everything you could to raise your kids well, to make them, you know, be good people. And, you know, obviously I think pretty highly of Shane. So,
pretty good dude.
So you know, you managed to pull that off.
Y'all have been together and lasted for 50 amazing years. And while I know it hasn't always been easy, you have both navigated the hard, and you have made such a beautiful life for yourselves and for our entire family.
You guys are always, there was never a dull moment. It's just fun being around you guys all the time.
You just kind of carry the sense of like energy and fun around with you. That just like sort of lets the family let loose a little bit and just like be themselves, and we really like that and have had a lot of fun with you guys.
Both of you guys have navigated through your careers into the dreams of retirement, and also showed us how to successfully get through 50 years of marriage.
Consistently stubborn.
Allow me to explain. Consistently stubborn. Mom, you are consistent. And with that, I mean, you are the glue that binds the family.
You are all in God and country, all the things you did with reenactments, the statue on the square, things you did at church and the community and everything.
One of the things that we love most about Bill and Sue was your ability to just pick up, follow your heart, make a move, change everything, and just follow your heart. I mean, that's very admirable. I mean, not anybody could probably do that.
Adventurous, because from the beaches to the mountains and everything in between, we've adventured a lot as a family. Even all those dang grave sites that Dad made us go to. And I mean, not many people can say that their parents have owned a dude ranch. That's pretty cool.
We've really appreciated the friendship we've had with you. It just doesn't seem like it's possible. 45 years ago in August that we came to Neal Avenue, and there you were members of the church, and then as time goes along, we ended up as friends at Harlem Road Church. We really miss you on Sundays when we go in, because you're always there looking for us.
Thank you for giving the world Shane. I kind of like that guy, and it's really an accomplishment for real to be with someone for 50 years.
The memory I have is our time spent in Topsail. It's great memories there. I believe we even have a book to kind of look back on that as well. So,
and a funny little memory that I remember having with them is when we were all at Topsail for the first time, and this is the first time I got to kind of see Bentley as a little older than just a newborn baby, and he started dropping little rabbit pellets all over the floor out of his shorts, and I think that was kind of a funny thing that I can remember off the top of my head right now.
The memory of when we were at the beach and we were playing all those fun games, and like especially the one where you had to like put the tennis ball in the cup, you had to like swing it, and we were like playing the music. That was my favorite thing. That was like so funny. I was laughing so hard.
You guys created an environment where we could sort of just like be goofy and not really care about judgment or anything, and it just made the best night.
And it also brought the whole family together, like both sides, because you know there's like step family and all that. I feel like that made us really close. So yeah.
One time way back when you rented videos, I remember Aunt Sue taking us to the video store, and she let all of us pick out a video. And I'm going to blame Missy, because I'm going to say that none of us boys would pick the movie, but we got the movie Shag the movie. Had surfers on the front, they looked like they were having a good time. And I remember the movie starting, and Aunt Sue turned it off really quick. I still never have seen the movie. I probably don't want to. And I wouldn't want my kids to watch either. My arm is shaking like mad. Please forgive the video. And Bill, Moose in the Island, traveling up there with you, having a good time. All kind of Boy Scout stories that I could share. But thanks for all the outdoor wilderness adventures.
One of my favorite memories with you guys was when I got my head stuck in the barn door for the barn wall, and Ampy had to come out and help me fetch it out.
We have so many amazing memories together. My first Ohio State Michigan game was at your house.
A fun memory would be our vacation together in Myrtle Beach. Still think about that. I know the kids were just little then, but we had such a great time and really enjoyed it. One of the best vacations we ever had.
The best part for me for my life has just been the everyday with y'all, like taking walks or building the fires, being around a campfire, our lunch dates, family dinners, having pizza once a week for a long time, long talks.
The millions of adventures we've had over the years, especially all the outdoor stuff. I mean, I can't even count the places we've been, even when I was sick, and we went to the Dude Ranch for a big adventure for, what was it called? My Special Wish.
We really enjoyed getting together with you, whatever it may be, whether it was drinking wine or studying scripture.
I remember in Wyoming when I came up there to help you over the winter time, and you were trying to solder this copper together for the bathroom there behind the kitchen, and you just had a hell of a time. I said, "You want me to do that for you?" "Nope, I'm gonna get it. I think it took you like a week. You finally got it, but you never gave up. That's awesome. But you're stubborn because you wouldn't let me do it for you."
Which brings you to your next point.
Stubborn. We all know. Listen, it's no secret. The Comisford stubbornness, bullheadedness.
It's not always a bad thing.
It's not always a bad thing. No.
I don't think it's a bad thing at all.
No.
One of my favorite memories with Mammy and Grampy is when me and Cody
had no idea that they were coming to Virginia, and they surprised us by picking us up from school and bringing us out to dinner.
My favorite memory with you guys is all the fires that we had and the trip to Topsy.
As I recall, Zach was coming off of 5 months on the trail, and he was having a little bit of, let's say, social obstacles with human beings. And so I had just come into town to help with the fundraiser, and he said, this is Bill and Sue, if you could just, ride with them, I need some alone time. And I was like, okay, are they gonna accept me? How do I, they've never met me, they don't know anything about me. And to your credit, you guys were like, well, any friend of Zach's.
I enjoyed from the first time I met you all the way to when we lived with you, and ever since, I'm super excited that we're gonna be living closer.
And one funny story we remember, and I don't remember the whole thing, but it was something about a 5-legged Clydesdale. I guess we'll have to go into that one later.
Laughing, obviously throughout the years with our group and my antics on the ranch, to say a couple of those, we laughed a lot along the way, and we always kept it fun and memorable.
Our wedding weekend.
Yeah.
That was great. That was a great memory for me, for having you guys there, and Mom for cooking breakfast for, our whole crew. And I think it was really special, like just getting to take family pictures with the whole family and watching you do your Mother's Son dance with Mom.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
But more than anything, you guys have always been there for us. Tons of great times going through the country in a van that took a quart of oil every, every stop for gas. So thank you.
My favorite memory is living with you guys. That was fun.
You guys were amazing storytellers. I think one of the first times we talked to you, we got the book that Sue put together on your experience at the ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And the natural selection did not take you out, and we're really happy about that. We're happy about that.
My favorite memory is
And Sue, I'd say scared of mice. I don't know if you remember, but when I played that little trick on you with the empty pop bottle, soda bottle box, and pretended like there was a mouse in it. I was scratching the bottom, and I was going like this with the box, and you were screaming, and I think you even jumped on the kitchen table, if I remember right.
Another memory was where I got disappointed in myself was when Brandon got arrested. And Mom, I didn't have the guts to call you, so I convinced Ben Barr to give you guys a call to tell you he's in jail and we can't get him out because we don't have enough money. But I think it speaks to how important you guys have been to me my whole life, even in those early days. I disappointed my own biological parents many times, but I held you guys in such high regard that I never wanted to disappoint you, and I can still, in my gut, feel the feelings I felt, a trepidation when I tried to make that phone call and I just couldn't, so I had Ben do it. And I still had to talk to him face to face at some point. But I'm still here, and you guys have let me stay in the family, so I appreciate that.
Best way to describe you is, remember you, is that Sue has her beautiful smile, and Bill is with your ornery grin. You're like your dad. You have the same grin, especially when you get him and Gene Foreman and get on me about something that's harassment. But it's been a great relationship with you and your family, and a wonderful time together.
We can't remember the name of the game, but the rap game that we did, where everybody had to get up and pick, I think it was keywords to rap a song to. That was one of the funniest memories that we have together with you guys.
Bill's rap was really good.
Yeah, it was the best one. Better than anybody's.
2, 1.
Oh no. He's frozen. I got a dog. His name is Babysitter. He likes to get on and play on Twitter.
He looks like he likes to wear a lot of glitter, but he's not very good at playing with his ritter. Wherever he goes, he likes to write letters, but I don't know. He's a real doggone sinner.
Oh, wow.
You both are an inspiration to us all, especially me. You have shown me what true love and devotion means, and for that I am very grateful.
What you guys have taught me more than anything is family. We have a huge family with all of our friends included. Just you guys have always made everybody welcome, and even in high school, our house was the place to be.
Something that you guys have taught me that I've carried with my life is the family cohesion. I obviously didn't have that growing up, and I felt like as soon as you guys welcomed me into your family, I got to experience that and have continued to experience that. Even when I go AWOL for months or years on end, as I have in the past, you guys are just always ready to open the door and let me in or pick up the phone. It just says something about you guys, and we are trying to emulate that in our family.
Things that they have taught me to up to today, I mean, the easy answer is anything they taught Dad, and that he's taught to me, but that's an easy answer. I'd say the longer answer is just kind of they've helped kind of shape who I am as a person, and really helped me along in my experiences and my growth.
You know, the way you shared with everyone, and most importantly, the stories we kind of told when we were at the ranch, just late at night, sitting around the dinner table and the campfire, just sharing, different life experiences and talking about things is something that I'll always remember forever.
Your guys' ability to forgive, to kind of forget, and then just to reconnect. That's not easy. We're all Comisfords, we're all stubborn, we're all hard-headed, but your ability to just, give each other space for a minute and then reconnect and forgive and forget. That's what I would like to emulate, because I'm not going to be perfect.
I see it all the time, even though I know Bill drives you crazy, Sue. You are always, both of you are very affectionate and loving to each other, no matter what's going on. And that's always been really inspirational for me.
You are perfect for each other.
What great role models to be able to look up to for me in my marriage, and for my kids to look up to as well.
It was just so moving to say, there's something about this couple. Like somewhere in there they decided we are going to energetically support each other's passions, and we're going to come together as a couple to unconditionally love our family, and sometimes extended family and friends.
Even when we're all chaotic, like especially Mammy, she's very like peaceful and like very like calm and like in like all the chaos. And I feel like that's like something I kind of look up to, because I'm kind of a loud person. So yeah, I think like the peace and modesty is like really something I look up to.
So thanks for being such an example to everybody.
You very clearly still love one another.
Absolutely.
50 years in, like, it is obvious being around you that you love each other, and that's pretty awesome.
And I think as we think about what you've taught us, what do you think, Carl?
Just the perseverance through the surgeries and the health things, and Sue, your mom, and Bill, your dad, and just perseverance.
Yeah. Through all the surgeries. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just working through all that.
You guys have overcome a lot in life, and that is inspiring.
You taught me that hard work really pays off.
Anything that you've taught me over the years, not to be afraid to try new things and follow your dreams.
The other thing I will say that I want to emulate is your thick, glorious, luscious, white/gray hair. I really hope that both of us can pull that off when we're in our 60s, 70s. Yes, I'm
getting
this
there.
Is honestly, like, seeing your head of hair, Sue, was like one of the reasons why I was like, okay, I can stick with Shane, because that's not going to go anywhere. Yeah.
Saw Randy's video and Scott's, so I'm glad I'm on this side.
Another valuable life lesson that you guys taught me. Dad, you took us on a 9 or 90 mile ride. I don't remember. It was Jess's second day on property. I had just gotten there that morning, and you decided to take us on this long ride, and it was your turn to get a gate. Now, you were trying to be all professional because new Wrangler on property, and so it's your turn to get the gate. So you get off, you get the gate. As you close it, you go to get back on your horse, and you go to step up into the stirrups, swing your leg, and all of a sudden your feet went airborne and you boom, landed right on your head. And Jess looked at us in absolute fear, and she was like, "Is he okay?" And it was in that moment that I learned a valuable life lesson. Brandon and I looked at each other, and we knew we had the same thought, and we looked at her in response, and we just said, "Yes." It was in that moment that I learned that you can laugh at anybody's expense. As long as there's no blood and no broken bones, you can even laugh at your boss. So thank you for that life lesson.
I also learned that it doesn't matter if you get stung by a bee. No one cares. And when you're 5 years old, you can just push right on through that. I learned that at your house, so thank you for that.
Happy anniversary to the most wonderful parents in the entire world. I just hope that your love for each other continues to grow stronger with each passing year.
You've been an important part of our lives.
I hope you guys have a happy anniversary.
All right, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary,
We love
guys.
you.
We love you. Sorry we can't be there. Bye.
Bye.
Hope you have a great anniversary, and we'll celebrate next time we get together. Take care. Love you.
Our friendship will continue, and we just love you, and we miss you.
Very.
God bless.
We love you. Miss you.
Guys, we sure miss you. Can't wait to see you again, and hopefully someday that'll happen. In the meantime, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your anniversary. And go Buckeyes.
I hope to see you soon, and happy anniversary to both of you.
We love you.
Love you.
We love you, and hope for another 25, 30 years more. Love you guys.
Happy anniversary. Love you guys.
Love you guys. You guys are great. I miss you. Happy anniversary. And don't ever quit having fun.
I love y'all. Happy anniversary.
And congratulations on 50 years. We love you.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. We love you. We love you.
Happy anniversary.
All right, well, happy 50th.
Yeah,
That's
happy
amazing.
50th. I hope that one day I get to have a 50th anniversary because that's very impressive,
so
especially these days. So,
well,
yeah.
Keep going strong. We love you.
So happy anniversary. Love you both.
Bye.
Again, a blessed 50th anniversary. May you have many more. Take care, and we love you.
Congratulations and happy 50th anniversary. We can't wait to see you guys soon.
Have a great time. Bye-bye.
With that, I just want to give a little cheers. First off, Sue, this bottle of wine's for you for putting up with all of us over the years. And to 50 years of marriage, cheers to you too.
Just want to salute you guys. Cheers. Many more years to come.
Cheers to Bill and Sue. Who knows what else? Who knows what else? We'll find out.
So happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
We love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.